That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Let's play like a team. This is our last chance.
They'll throw to begin with Purdy. And that ball incomplete.
Yeah, so this just really comes down to really good defense. You can tell the quarterback's trying to target something downfield, and when they take that away, typically there's something underneath, but they have all levels of the coverage accounted for, and that was a really nice job.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 17
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy in trouble, and down he goes.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well,
now, how about this? It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down.
Relying on your kicker to throw the ball in an actual NFL game is certainly one choice, and that play from the jump just didn't seem like it had much of a chance. I mean, next time your kicker comes out there, just let him do his job and kick it.
At the 39-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Dotson, the man in motion. The throw on 2nd down is Hurts. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And that is incomplete. He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And that'll set up 4th down.
Good. Let's go. Trim it.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz planned for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And the 49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
Taken down at the 11-yard line.
It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin.
Get set. Up.
They'll go play action with Purdy. This one caught at the 4. drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
49er first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
McCaffrey. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
No gain on the play.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On play action, here's Purdy. That is caught side of the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Eagles nothing.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Avery Williams on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Eagles offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Second and 10.
It leads to second and 10.
Quick throw on the RPO is batted away. That is incomplete. It's a good job of recognition by the defense, and it's going to bring up third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. Now he's free at the 35. And he will dive into the end zone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Patrick Taylor now on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. 49ers offense headed back to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
He'll go play action. Purdy. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
Get set, get set. 118, what's up?
They'll go with Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And now, after the pick six, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. That's going to be intercepted. The play backfires for the offense in a big way.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This returnable with Taylor. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Niners offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Again, it's Purdy. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
3rd down, Purdy. And that is incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play...
And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And this is going to be a 1st down. That is a head coach not afraid to roll the dice. This time it pays off and a 1st down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
They'll throw again with Purdy. Open man is Jennings. The Niners use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
At the 42-yard line.
Watch out.
Purdy gonna put it up again. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, but he just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
It's a gain of 33.
It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 33 yards.
1st and 10.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, halftime here out west. Let's send it east to Scott Hansen. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. A pass caught by Saquon. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field. And man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within one possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a 1st down. 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the handoff, McCaffrey.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Get set.
Play action. Here's Purdy. A short one there. Caught by Kittle. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Kittle over the top.
Kittle, even you like Kittle.
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Brings up 2nd.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss. I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away. And
it is brought in the end zone. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
The kick is good. Makes the score Niners 16, Eagles 13. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way.
The Eagles take over 1st and
The Eagles
10.
offense ready to get back at it. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Dotson, the man in motion. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Nick Bosa. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive.
so many of these possessions start with negative plays on 1st down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect and give your quarterback time, this is going to continue to happen.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And he's going to be out of bounds downs, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
Sets up a first down and goal. At the 5-yard
Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. And now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
The 49ers will line up
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Eagles 13. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Williams now to return. And he's going to take this all the way back. 81 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Big play for the Eagles as they will try for two. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he cannot get in. The try for two comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
So things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll drop to throw. He's got the tight end, Luke Farrell. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
It is 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at their 49-yard line.
Here's McCaffrey, and he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. 3rd down and 9. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
10 yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A run here with McCaffrey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one, good for 16 yards.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a 49ers. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game, and are going to send their fans home quite happy.
Santa Clara. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And leading them out, their signal caller now in his 4th season in the NFL.
You want to talk about a driven player, partner. This guy is absolutely that person. He doesn't just have goals in this game. He wants to be remembered among the best to play the position, and he treats every game as an audition for that. It's a lofty goal to set for yourself, but we've seen his drive lead to some impressive games from him. Perhaps another one is in store today.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Third down and 11.
Outside.
Purdy. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jennings. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
To throw, Mayfield. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer 1st down. The first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that would draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on. One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they got a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Here's Mayfield. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line.
1st and goal, Tampa Bay.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Mayfield to throw it. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage, because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And in for the Buccaneers. Buccaneers touchdown. Bucky Irving, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And able to get this out to the 25. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. Now Purdy. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. They've allowed them to disrupt the play.
That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
Back to throw, Purdy. And he's caught. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
At the 37-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's a 2nd and 8. Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Now, there's a reason they call him a ball-hawking safety. It looked like he read that, Charles, and he wasn't stopping there. After he got it, he took it all the way to the house to widen their lead.
And we'll see.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted.
The conversion is no good. McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Oh, dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. The Niners ready to go on offense for the final time of this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Fresh off that pick six, here's Purdy. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Makes it 3rd and 12.
So we're getting through the break at record pace and right back to football. Third quarter, here we go. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
To kick off for the 49ers.
The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'm guaranteeing he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
37-yard line.
So from the 37, here's second down and 1. Mayfield looks to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The big fella. Big strides, look at him go. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Keefed, 37 yards. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. Play action, now Purdy. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps to everything they've done. They've got an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. That time, a little misdirection really seemed to fool the defense.
And think of it this way. From the time you're in high school, you're taught to watch film and pick up tendencies. Sometimes they can use those against you, though, when they break their own tendencies and hit you back the opposite direction, huh?
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
A shotgun handoff here to Irving. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Mayfield. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers use the short field to get in. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead, they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And the good kick pays off as he's only able to get this out past the 10-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
That's a gain of 8.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Here's Purdy.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A run up the middle with Irving.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13.
44 yards rushing for him now to this point. Now 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Irving.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Straight ahead, it's Irving.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal. At the Niners' 9-yard.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
3rd and goal.
They'll send one of those 2 tight ends in motion. Irving. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
4th and goal.
Throwing, Mayfield. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught out the left flank. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit because this is something I thought would be at the game by now, but sometimes these head coaches and special teams coordinators, they just can't help themselves. It's a fake extra point, but sure enough, it winds up working out for 2 points.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it will sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Get set, get set. Hey, check on board, check on board. What's up?
Throwing here, Purdy.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Irving. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 61 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
And a 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And it's incomplete. The most bizarre of 2nd down calls there, but the incompletion gives him another shot on 3rd down. Now they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here.
The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Buccaneers add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th.
McLaughlin for the extra point. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. San Francisco's offense returns to the field.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Coming in to put a lick on him was Levante David.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Get set, get set.
Purdy now to throw.
He's going to let it fly. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Purdy looking to throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Get set, get set. Right around, stop. Stop.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one good for 21 yards. And it'll be 4th down. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time.
JustYS. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. 47 yards.
That's good. Eagles, first down.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. From the 22 now, here's the second down and 9. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Elliott good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Buccaneers, nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 63 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Anthony Walker up behind the line and finishing that play off. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Hurts sets up to throw it. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Hurts. Now swing pass for Dillon. 3 yards, all they can muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. Here's Hurts to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Saquon Barkley from 3 yards out. And the Eagles take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And that flag accepted.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018 from Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. But also, when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
At the 33-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it second down and 12. To throw, Mayfield. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a give, Irving running right. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A gain there of 30 big ones.
30. Complete to Cade Otton. A gain of 30. And a Buccaneer.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. So from the 17, here's second and 7. Mayfield down. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. In motion left, Godwin. Here's Mayfield. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So he stopped for no gain. And it'll be second and goal. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. Godwin, the motion man. Mayfield to throw it. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
Loss of 11 yards. It's third down and goal.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Now back to throw. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Emeka Egbuka as the first half is winding down. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4.
14. Buccaneers 8.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Eagles take over first and 10. At their own
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Halftime. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
At the 31-yard line.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So the difference is 6 points as we get set to resume action here in this third quarter of play. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. Now, they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
And it's third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Mayfield. He's got Otten on the out route. And he's going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Mayfield now from the 50. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 36 yards on the play.
That's a real nice job right there. Working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. They'll run. This is Irving. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try and run here with Irving. They didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll run with Irving, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bucs have even the ball game with a chance to take the lead here in the final minute of this third quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will put them on top here in the third. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. They'll try and get this run game going. This
This is Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Elijah Cansey able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They'll set up a throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And the Bucs are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. On the handoff, this is Irving. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well. I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Now Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Bucky Irving. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bucs will add to their 4th quarter lead. Important extra point up and through. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Hurts and the Eagles now, down by 8, a minute 50 to play. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, they're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Second and 5.
At the 43-yard line.
On the ground, it's Irving. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Buccaneer first down.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as he'll run on first down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
A 53-yard attempt.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this will stay a one-score game as the lead holds at 8. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it?
inside Lincoln Financial Field. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now, Charles, you and I, we've done a lot of games together. It always seems like we're rehashing the same storylines. Turnovers, of course, always a big story. Quarterback play, running backs, yada, yada, yada. But getting ready for this one word kept coming to mind, and that's preparation.
Well, it's critical to be prepared. Physically, mentally. When you think about getting ready for an NFL game, you have to wonder, what will they throw at us that maybe we haven't seen before? 2-minute drill, maybe different things like that. Got to be prepared. You're exactly right.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot. And it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
It wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
17 yards and a first down for Philly.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter.
At the 38-yard line.
They run the option on 2nd down.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Hard throw, incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Throwing is Hurts. This pass hauled in by Dotson.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10.
At their 36-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey.
And they will only muster a yard here at the 38.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. As they've got it as we resume action.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
And this is going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. 20, 5, touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 44 yards. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
The Eagles will set up for the 2.
They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Jair Brown who's got it.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
He's got Ayuk once again. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now Purdy. This is Jennings.
Purdy's pass complete to Jawan Jennings.
This is 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn that for a first down. There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Throwing here, Purdy. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kyle Juszczyk from 4 yards out. And the 49ers are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Moody good with the extra point. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
Jake Moody to kick off for the
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
From out of his end zone, it's Avery Williams. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Look at the big fella go. He's on his way. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert taking it in. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. Hurts will throw. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2.
That makes the score Eagles 14.
And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot. When people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10.
Purdy looking to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk.
And he's got room.
He may go.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Brandon Ayuk.
As the first half is winding down.
And the 49ers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this.
And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away.
So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hansen.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now Brandon Ayuk ready to bring out the rest of this offense here for this upcoming series.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? But usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
And his throw here's incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Get set, get set.
Purdy. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey.
Will go down as a gain of 6. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And it's 3rd down.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the 49er first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Niners have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
At the 49-yard line.
Barkley, inside handoff. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Smith catches left side. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down.
3 yards. It's second down.
Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DM.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset.
They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall.
Complete to Ricky Pearsall. It's a gain of 11. And it's
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Back to throw, Purdy. They'll find Farrell open left side. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
1st down, 49ers.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's a...
So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the 2nd half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a 2nd half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Bucky Irving now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Baker now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, you better be ready for some contact.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Mayfield now off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. 2nd down now. They need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Mayfield. It's made by Bucky Irving. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Bernardo Green with that tackle.
It's a gain of 4.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
It's complete. This is Nguka. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bucs have the first.
1st and 10 at the 43.
Baker now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. It's his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Baker throwing again. Absolutely fires this one right side. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Daniel Brown has it. And the 49ers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
14-yard line.
So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. From the gun is Purdy. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks.
That's a gain of 1.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 3rd and short. Here's Purdy. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up.
Okay, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Result of the play.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and goal. Here's Irving. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. 2nd and goal coming up.
4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
180! What's up?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he makes the play a full extension. That's a touchdown. The Buccaneers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Buccaneers 8, 49ers nothing. Chase
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Patrick Taylor to return. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds. San Francisco headed out for its 2nd possession of the game. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. And no, they faked it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
Isaac Garindo to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. And no luck there, that throw falls to the ground.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Ooh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Christian is in with the INT. He'll take the interception back inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore, they play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
What's up?
Once again, Irving. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, that's the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the red zone on first. Wide and quick there, and they bring it to the turf. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Taylor to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That's a pickup of 4 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. They stick with McCaffrey. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 22 yards. And a 49er first down.
On the counter, McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's another 49er first down.
Play action now, Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And they'll have some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 4th and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Buccaneers are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. The Buccaneers have that football partner, and more importantly, they've got a good lead. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to Irving now. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They get 6 and a first down as well.
To number 9, Emeka Abuka. First and 10 at the 32.
Baker now off the play fake. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
It's a gain of 31
Down
yards.
inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
First down.
Here's the give to Irving. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Oh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on third down now. Gain is to the 27.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. Irving trying to run for the first. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first, you're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
3rd and 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. They're going to throw. The fake field goal does not get it done. This is going to be a turnover on down.
Hey, listen, if you're going to make that call, you better be sure you're going to pull it off. Failure takes points right off the board.
Purdy on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. A pickup of 17. And that gives the 49ers the first. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So it'll be 2nd down. Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one.
every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Irvin. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuck the run.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That's good for a Buccaneer first, to pick up of 12 yards.
And a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Baker going to give it to Irvin. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 5. Throwing, Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit older. Back in my day, we used to call a guy like this a workhorse, except he carried the ball all the time. Now they get it to him a variety of ways, but you're right, they want to run their offense through him.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Zach Baugh there on the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Well, they're not hiding who their central focus is on offense. Charles, he already now has 4 receptions here on this opening drive.
And I know people who are watching the game are thinking, did they forget about him in the defensive game plan? But it's actually been the opposite. They're giving him a lot of attention, but he's been very creative and savvy in his route running and finding seams and openings in order to create these completions.
We're scoreless after 1. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
180!
Straight ahead, it's Irvin. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, They want to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Now Mayfield. And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory?
Bucky Irving from a yard out. And the Bucs post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. 2nd and 16. Hurts. He'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
It's a gain of 7.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Hurts. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Their boy down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. This short throw caught by Goddard. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
At the 18-yard line.
On the ground, it's Irving. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle there by big Jordan Davis. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 18-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Mayfield now. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
13 yards on the play. Complete to Bucky Irving. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Mayfield. Touchdown! Bucky Irving as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Eagles nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. So there you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
First down. A gain of 29 yards.
Hurd's going to keep it again.
First down.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
Well, it's tough time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Throwing is Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there.
He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. From 19 yards away. And the Eagles take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Run up the middle with Irvin. And he has the first down as he's able to reach the ball forward and get past the line to gain. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. Open man is Ibuka. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 14. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. On the handoff, this is Irvin. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And this one is right through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. A first carry for Rashad White. And he stopped immediately there. Byron Young, the one there defensively.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Here's Mayfield. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Hurts and the Eagles now down by 13. A minute 44 to go. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for two.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for two, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There was a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Barkley, inside handoff. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to have it here at their own 15.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles, for the final seconds of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
Yeah, able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A gain of 9.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.